I gave you the permission.
I found it. Okay. I will start. Do you
Just
see my screen?
yes.
You see where the
Uh,
mouse at? Like Monday, Tuesday,
right.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday profile.
Friday. Right.
And
So
then
sorry.
I have all the levels marked from the Google Sheet and shared with you, right?
Yes. Right.
Uh,
So
let's
can
start from Monday.
okay, sorry, but before we start, can we go like 1 minute, like how to set up all the profiles? Like how did you set up it?
Oh, sure.
Where to go from Motivate? Because I'm very new to the Motivate.
Okay. First, if you don't have the profile, you can go to study
Study,
and volume based
yeah,
and
accumulate.
volume imprint.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
And
I'll
then
tell you
select
how
the
to
period.
set
That's
up this. Go to view, object view. This is simple. I can share my workspace with you later, so we don't need to waste
it.
time
Okay.
on this.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'll start how we understanding market using market profile. Instead of market profile, we use volume profile and 30 minutes candlesticks. And we will start from
Okay.
Monday. You
Okay.
see, Monday profile is here, right?
Yes.
It looks like a doji, but it's a kind of big opening range. First hour is the initial balance range. Do you know this concept?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I know that.
From the initial balance range, we can tell until C period, roughly you can tell it's most probably to be a trend day. And from C profile and C, D, E, F, G, do you know what I mean? When
Yes,
period is 30 minutes.
Yes, okay.
等一会儿我在忙呢。And from here,
ADFG.
every next candle, the low is above previous low. So here we call it one time framing up.
Yes, one time framing up, right.
And in order to end the one time framing, the ask need to offer 3 ticks, like 2 ticks below previous low. That means offer need to offer 3 ticks below previous low. That will be end the one time framing.
Okay, if that means if the offer offers 2 tick period or 3 tick period, the low of the candles, that means that period is ending, right?
Yeah, 3 ticks.
Okay.
Offer need to offer
okay.
3 ticks. If 2 ticks is still one time framing.
Okay, one time.
And from the profile shape, I will close the candle now. From the profile shape, it looks like a bell
double
curve,
distribution.
Right? Looks like a balanced.
Yeah, bell curve. Yeah.
Pretty balanced. Then we go to Tuesday profile. Tuesday profile is kind of poor. You can see that in the middle, there are very less volume.
Okay.
In the beginning, it's like a P shape. From A period to B period, then it's balancing on top of the B period. And in the US afternoon, it's a spike. So in volume market profile, auction theory is called a spike. That means all the shorts who short here, they finally didn't even to reach POC, then they cover their position, and the price quickly go up. That caused the spike and the low volume in this range.
Okay.
And for the next day, our very important reference is this spike. Spike in but is called single print.
Yes, right. Single print from that spike.
How do we tell the single print without using TPO chart? We can use the candlestick, 30 minutes candlestick alone. We find the top of the 30 minutes and the low of the 30 minutes. This range is our single print.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Right.
And for next day, above single prints, we are bullish. Below single prints, we are bearish. So you can see the open is almost exactly at the top of the single print. But our ideally entry or the best entry would be the base of single print. Obviously, we didn't get the best entry. So from here, we see price didn't spend much time below the open, like only open. Let me see.
Like only few ticks.
Only 2 or 3 points. We can see clearly bulls are in control because it's above the single prints.
Right.
Yeah. And the upside, we have some resistance like 4140 is the 1/8 of the zone, and we have another 4142 as the resistance. It's also the initial balance high. And in the C
Okay.
period, there's a technical setup called look above initial balance high and come back.
Okay.
Often come
Right.
back to POC. From here, it's either in the low volume node and look below open and come back. Only
Okay.
like a 1 point below open, come back. And in the afternoon, all the late buyer that find the price didn't go to 4140 or even higher, they liquidate their position, and that caused the sell off. So we have a low volume node from here to here.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
also have a single print. So for
Single
the next day
print, right.
reference below single print, that means buyers and sellers are accepting the price. That will be bearish. Above it, that will be bullish.
Bullish.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me open the extended chart.
Yes.
This Friday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yeah. There is.
You can see here, all the ETH session is about the single print. It's bullish.
Single print.
And here, price spend a lot of time in the below the single print, but we didn't get any below 41.13 or 41.10. That's our line stand. So from here, since London time start, it's already from here we can tell it's about the single print. This is a strong.
Yes, that's a bullish.
Right? So about
Right.
single print, we are bullish. Especially we are about the yesterday POC 41.
POC, yes, sir.
So since the US, this is Thursday. US Thursday, A period. So very limited sale below the open. You can tell from the footprint. I will show footprint later. We can tell very limited sale interest below the open. Technically, we can call it like a no interest below the open. So always go back, and then we found some liquidation. This I think this level is after we get Thursday. Yeah. Before reaching here, we don't know.
Okay.
This
So
level.
We reached there. We knew that. Okay.
And then in the period, price come back almost close to open, so it's still no interest below open. So you can clearly tell it's very good opportunity to long here.
For long, right?
You can tell price always goes up, one time frame up since A, B, C, D. In E period, I'm not sure if it's ended. The low is 41.50. This low is 41.49. Only 2 ticks, you see. This low is 41.50.
Ticks, and we have a rule of 3 ticks, right?
We still have one time frame up because it's only 2 ticks below this low.
2 ticks below this. If that would have got like 3 ticks, we would have said like, okay, we don't
there
want
might
to
be
get
a balance there,
right?
and we come back.
Yes.
And
come back down to the high.
One time frame up.
Okay.
I will share another trick is if you find the POC is near where value area high, like in the upside of the volume profile, which is bullish.
Okay.
You can clearly tell from this one on Wednesday, the POC is on the top. Even though we have some selling in the afternoon, but not much volume. That's a very high chance we are going to bullish again. That's what we say the next day.
Okay, that means if the POC is at the highest node of the volume, that means we are mostly trending on the bullish, right? Like on the next day.
That's
higher chance.
20.
Okay, like higher chance of getting.
If POC is close to the value area high, it's more bullish. If it's close to value area low, it's probably a little bit bearish.
Okay, that's another trick.
Yeah. And after Thursday, we have Friday profile. And after Thursday, we have some 41.55 is the 1/4 zone of this big balance zone, like
Big balance.
halfback of halfback. We have big zone from 41.26, 41.26
26,
to
right?
42.34 or 33.
42.36. Okay.
Yeah, this is our
This-
new big balance zone. And
So
halfback,
how did you get that zone?
117 points is one balance
Oh,
zone.
100. Okay.
I'll show you, another picture in the trading view. Maybe you can see it better.
Okay.
Because here are how many levels, key levels and untouched.
Yeah.
And another level is the halfback. Halfback is 50% of the zone. For this new zone, our halfback is 41.84.
41.84, right?
That's
And
almost
it rejected
Friday
exactly.
high, like only one.
Right.
Let's say.
A few ticks, right?
High
One
is
or half tick.
only 2 ticks.
Exactly right.
Works like a magic. Friday
Right.
profile since the open, because price was bought up here. You can see the ETH session, the inventory is almost net
Yes.
long. Do you know the
Net long,
overnight
right.
inventory?
Yes.
Okay. Since the close, we can see price only spend a lot of time here, but not much volume. And
Not much
since
volume.
Monday open, price quickly bought up. You can tell the overnight inventory is almost net long.
Is almost not long. Yes.
And then another setup, since the open, we can see only 1 or 2 ticks above the overnight high. As a setup called look above overnight high and fail. So
And fell, right?
go down is very short, very good short entry.
Okay. But I have one question for the look above look above the overnight high and trend drop. So how do you decide at what time they are doing the look above and then ripping up or down? So how can you identify that thing?
Uh,
So look above
usually-
and go down.
Usually you can mark your overnight high, overnight low. But for me, I can see it or remember it because I have the label in my single swing at overnight high, overnight low. The number I have and see it. And from footprint chart, when the market open, you see here. You see my
Okay.
screen. This is
Oh, okay.
A
Yes.
period. This rectangle is the A period. Since
A
market
period.
open here,
Okay.
we spend a little time here. When you
Okay.
go
And then
back,
dropped up.
go up and come back, and you can see on the top it's 0.47.
0. Right. Okay. That's how you identify. I got you now.
0.47. That means the upside auction is temporarily finished.
Yes. Nobody is interested in that level anymore,
Yes.
and
No
they need
buyers
a refill
are
or
here.
liquidity.
And the seller
Right.
here got finished, got filled. Also here is 130. Here is 0.45 or 47.
Okay.
That's potentially upside auction is done because
Yes.
if you see something like this, that means seller the offer get here like
Exhausted, right?
this one is 4168.5. That means offer showed up in 4168.75, but no one get filled. That means upside is potentially need more room to go.
Okay. Yes.
But in case like a 130 or 57, that means upside auction is done. That means all the seller the bid offer, the offer show up here, and some of them get filled. And
Right.
when it goes up, you see very low volume, like about less than 1K contract, like less than 1,000 contract trading above
Yes.
the overnight high.
Right. They are very low
Once
volume.
they come back, even you didn't enter your short position here, you can short below the open.
Below the open. Okay.
So since price here, you can sell. You can put a sell stop here, or you can put
Okay.
sell stop below the overnight high or sell stop below the open. and price quickly come back the ETH single print, the low volume,
Right.
about this area, single print
The
top,
bottom of this, yeah, single print.
all the Asian high, like right, Asian high.
Session high, yesterday's session high.
To the
Right.
tick and even a few ticks more bonus. And when
Right.
B period open, it get below here 61, and from this today, from Thursday, we know if the price is about 4155, it's still bullish. Like we have level long above here because
Long about vision.
we are above this zone. Price accepting this. Ideally, our entry is close to this, but because anything can happen, ergo they don't give our good chance to go long. So price
Yes,
only
right.
dipped below here, 61. If it didn't go here,
And
when price come above the A period low, it's good to go long. And our first target is the POC.
First target POC, right?
Yeah, all the value area low and POC or VWAP. I think I should have VWAP here.
That we ripped apart, right?
Let me wrap. We'll go long here. First target is VWAP and second target is the development POC, dev POC. Because the session is still ongoing. We don't know where the final POC is, but we can see from A period the POC is around this area, right? This is
right.
5800, 5900 is more than like 100, more than 10,000. So POC is here. It's a very good target, 72 or 73 or 71, depends on your style and risk tolerance.
Okay.
And
so this is how we target the profit.
Yes, and from A period, B period, we can see it's a relatively big initial balance range, and C period, D period is all within the balance area. We can pretty much tell it's like 80% or 70%. It's a balanced day. A balanced day, our ideal entry would be below VWAP or below value area low to go long, and above value area high to go short. Right. Our good entry.
Exactly. Okay.
And
do you do like initial like 30 minutes? So do you do the like extension, initial balance rate extensions, like 1 or 2?
No. Oh.
100% or 200%?
So usually we put more weight on the US RTH Open AB period because that's the most volume traded.
Okay.
For overnight session, we only care about is the inventory is long or short. Our good chance is net long or net short. Means net long is a high probability we get an inventory correction.
Okay.
With net long, our good entry is about the overnight high, look above and fail, we come back.
Come back, right? And if the overnight inventory is short, then we can say like look below and look below and then go up.
Yeah.
Right.
And also there's some kind of gap rule. Let me find a provider show. We need to find a provider go gap up.
Gap up? Sorry.
So like open above previous high and never come back.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's use this one for example.
Okay.
Let's assume price open above here. Maybe I can find one because we have many gaps before.
Yeah, no.
Here. This is March 31st, and here is April 2nd. We can see the price open above previous high, and right. Open price is above previous high.
Right. and just dipped below and then ripped apart, right?
Yeah, let me finish. From auction perspective, when open above previous high, it's called gap up.
Gap up, right?
Yeah. If it's 5 points, it's a small gap. If it's 10 points, it's a relative big gap. If it's 20 points, that's clearly bulls are in control.
Okay.
It's opposite way if it's gapping down, the bears in control. So if we have 5 points gap, it's a high chance the gap gets filled. But in this case, that the bears didn't fully fill the gap. That means bears are very weak. If they are strong, they definitely fill the gap like in the first 5 or 10 minutes. If we see that didn't fill the gap in first 5 or 10 minutes, we can see bulls are still in control. Our trade is to go with the gap. If it's gap up, we go long. If it gap down, we go short.
Okay.
Since A, B period, bulls are still not filling the gap, and B period is strong bull bar, we can tell it's always when timing from up. Our strategy is to get long when it's pulling back. So long entry in VWAP and long entry in the volume area, low volume area, and go target higher target.
POC.
Yeah,
Right.
it depends on how many points you want to take. If you want to trade the afternoon, if you trade afternoon, you find a low volume area to get in and target upside zone. So we have 4009 as the zone here, and next zone is
Okay.
4126 if you remember.
Yes, right.
I think this is the long weekend break.
Long gap up.
Yeah. When the price open, it's clearly opening up like 23 points gap up. So when the US session open, price never come back, right?
Right.
Yeah, when time is up. So our direction is go long, never go short.
Short, right.
If you go short and you find a better entry, like even you get short here, you probably only get like 1 or 2 points. So it's not a good way to fight the trend. When time you frame up, don't go short. Maybe you find depends on, because this price never traded before, we don't know how high that will go. But from this period, when you see the selling tail, there's a upside excess, you can go short here to escape 2 or 3 points. But after the end of the day, you see the excess here. Here that didn't go below the daily high. You can go short. Target the low volume area as support. Even that didn't reach POC. I don't know if you do swing or not. Basically, for me, I only do day trading, like trading the first 4 or 5 bar. And after that, I go to sleep.
Okay. Yes.
So price trending up, balance here for 3 days, then trending up again. Okay, that's roughly how I read market option theory. And for entry, I use footprint. For example, Friday, as I said before, look above and fail to target on a previous area. Like from here, I'll probably target 70 or 68. If I get a short, I think I got a short entry at 77. 77. When go up and jump back, and when reaching below, and see at the same time, I also watching Nasdaq and Russell. I see Nasdaq dropping hard and jumping short here and close around here. Okay, I don't remember. Like a key level or VWAP is our target.
Right.
Since here, you can see the B period low, we have 76 and 0.
77
that means
0.
Potentially downside auction is done because there's no offer at here, only offer here, some limit buy here, and some passive buyer here loading like 1,000 contract and price quickly go up. I think it's only spend like 1 or 2 minutes here and price goes here and never come back.
Right? Okay, right.
Like 1 or 2 minutes here, go up. So it's balanced here. You see here, we have 3 ticks below the low. That means when timing framing is ended, we potentially see balancing here. That's what's in the half in most of the session. And in the afternoon, we have a small spike to reach our halfback key level, like 2 ticks away. The selling here is some late buyer liquidated their position. Here is an excess. I don't know if it's a potential temporary all-time high excess. We need to see when Sunday open if seller defend this level or not. If they don't defend, they made a new all-time high in ETH. That means the auction to upside is not finished. So they will have more auction in US RTH session. We cannot tell if it's the all-time high excess yet. If it's like 10 points excess and in ETH session, price never go about there, we probably see price drop more.
Drop more, right?
Yeah. But if they made a new high in ETH, then probably they will push higher because you can see the structure below is very weak. The way I say weak is because we have so many untouched POC. It's called a naked POC or virgin POC. Like 1,
2,
3, 4,
and then below 3, 4,
5,
6,
6. Yeah, many.
7,
8,
many,
9.
many. 9. Yeah.
And
so that means that's how you identify them.
There's a unrepaired single prints, gap, single prints, all the. So price essentially they can drop until here or here.
Okay.
Even price drop to 39.50 is only 5% down, so it's not a big deal.
Yes, right.
Okay.
So that's how you identify that the structure is going weaker, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's all I want to talk about. And for Nasdaq is too VP because the analyzing the market profile is not as correct and not as accurate as ES. But I also watch the volume profile on Nasdaq and also footprint for my entry. Like in the open, you can see they're very low interest to buy near the high, and our 14,030 is a key level. Only very limited volume about here. I think I jumped short around this area, then closed the 20 points or 30 points. And from this area, when price goes down, from the profile, we can see our better entry. Price quickly almost dip to overnight low. That's around 13,090, 60 or 70. I think I'm getting long around here. When it goes below, and I'm jumping long and target 30. I target the whole number. I target 14,000.
Whole number 1400.
I didn't reach high because I didn't think we could push this high. But Nasdaq is too fast. 20 points in another 5 minutes it goes there.
5 minutes.
When it goes down, I think I get another entry around this area because 13,989 is my halfback on new zone. I get long here and close here. But I had a stop entry from, here. I'm getting long here, quickly stop the 10 points. Then getting long again, go above, and getting long again, close around here, 14,020.
Okay.
And after that, I didn't try the steep. So I use when I find an entry, I use footprint. When I watch the big picture, I use the volume profile.
Okay.
So use the big picture to see the volume profile. Okay. Now I can stop sharing my screen.
Sorry. I have one question. So on the ES, on NQ, sorry, on NQ. Yeah. So when you told me that you got entry exactly around the bottom of 65 or 66 by
Yeah.
targeting half back and then the POC or the whole number,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So when you get the entry, so how do you decide where to put your stop over there when you get the entry? Because you're taking a breakout trade, like you're riding the auctions, riding the bids, right?
My stop would be below the overnight low.
Okay, so that means it it varies, right?
Yes,
So
it's
your
valid.
stop is not fixed.
Yes.
So no, I mean a variable. That means
Oh,
your stop is not fixed.
it's not fixed. It's just a price against a level. In this case,
Okay.
my stop is below the overnight low. It's
Okay.
about 10 points. The overnight low is 952. So my stop is
52,
like 2 points below it.
48.
Yeah.
Yeah, and where you gonna enter? You're gonna enter around 67, right? 65, 67.
60. I want to get close to overnight low possible. 60. If the price is too quick, it didn't jump in, I would jump in 60 or 65.
Okay.
This chart is
So that,
4-tick chart, 4-tick frequency.
yeah, that's right.
I think my second entry is around the the halfback area. It's 989
Back area.
for another 20 points scalp.
Okay, that's good. So basically, I think like your things are like good, and you're doing you're based on theories of market profile and volume profile, and they're good. Like, but you can like literally you can clarify or you can modify your entries based on the strategies that I will tell you, because I can see that you are getting the longs and short exactly right, but I am not saying that you are getting long and short exactly pinpoint with the lowest stop loss possible.
Yes.
Because your stop is like very high, around 10 points or sometimes 15 points, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So in my theory, like my stop is just literally 5 points. So
That's awesome.
I'll show you. Yeah. I'll show you my screen
now. Can you share your screen?
Yeah, sorry. Before that, I have one thing. Like, I think our meeting is going to end right after 40 minutes or something. They have the free meeting. So what I can do, I can share you. You can leave this meeting open. I'll show you one more link back to the meeting. Sorry, I'll show you one more link. So what you can do, you can join that meeting because it's going to end soon.
Okay.
I think in 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
I'll show you right away. I will leave this meeting and in 1 minute I'll show
another
you
meeting with a few more guys.
Which one?
Are you sharing a new meeting with a few more guys?
No, not. I'm sharing with you only. So that means I will share you another meeting link. So why? Because this Zoom meeting is going to end in like around 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Because this is a free version, and in the free version, you get only 40 minutes of free meeting.
Oh, damn it. That's bad.
Okay. So I'll just quickly exit the meeting and I will show you right away. Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.